that is a fiber optics. Okay, first is introduction. That is unit number 7, optical fibers. Unit number 7, optical fibers. First is introduction. In introduction, this optical fibers works on which principle? It works on the principle of optical fiber works on which principle? Anyone?
Total internal reflection.
Okay, it works on the principle of total internal reflection. For this, consider this figure number 1. In this figure A, two mediums are considered. First one is the denser medium and second is the rarer medium. 1 minute. Okay, denser and rarer medium. Okay, first is this is the denser medium. N1 is the denser medium. N2 is the rarer medium. A ray of light, it passes from denser medium to the rarer medium. See, I with the angle of incidence. This is I with the angle of incidence in denser medium. See, this is the N1 is the denser medium. N2 is the rarer medium. A ray of light, it passes from denser medium to the rarer medium. I with the angle of incidence in a denser medium and R with the angle of refraction in a rarer medium. Apply Snell's law. Anyone? Apply Snell's law for this case. What is Snell's law? Here, ray of light passes from denser to rarer.
Sin I upon.
Sin of I upon.
Sin I.
Sin of I upon.
Sin of R.
R is equal to
N2 upon N1.
N2 by N1 or N1 by N2.
N1 upon N2.
Any other? Okay, here N2 by N1. Okay, sin of I upon sin of R is equal to N2 by N1. Means earlier in 12th it was there. This is the water medium is there. Mu by the refractive index of water medium. And a refractive index of this air medium is 1. And this is the boundary. Okay, ray of light passes from air to water. I be the angle of incidence in air medium आपण घेत होतो. R be the angle of refraction in denser medium, means here water medium. And this refractive index of water mu is equal to written काय लिहित होतो आपण sin of I upon sin of R. Here upon 1 was there. 1 means refractive index of this rarer medium is air medium was there. The same thing is here. Okay, same thing is here. Ray of light passes from denser to rarer. N1 with the refractive index of which medium? Denser medium. N2 with the refractive index of rarer medium. Ray of light passes from denser to rarer means N1 to N2. I with the angle of incidence, R with the angle of refraction. Therefore, sin of I upon sin of R is equal to N2 by N1. Same thing is this is the which law? कुठला लॉ आहे हा स्नेल्स लॉ. आता इथून पुढे विसरायचं नाहीये. कसं घेतलंय आपण N2 म्हणजे ज्या मीडियम मध्ये अँगल ऑफ रिफ्रॅक्शन आहे त्या मीडियमचा रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स न्यूमरेटरला येतो. ओके, मीन्स N2 बाय N1 नॉट N1 बाय N2. साइन ऑफ I अपॉन साइन ऑफ R इज इक्वल टू N2 बाय N1. N2 म्हणजे ज्या मीडियम मध्ये कुठला अँगल आहे अँगल ऑफ रिफ्रॅक्शन आहे ते न्यूमरेटरला आणि डिनॉमिनेटरला ज्या मीडियम मध्ये अँगल ऑफ इन्सिडन्स आहे. ओके, साइन ऑफ I अपॉन साइन ऑफ R इज इक्वल टू N2 बाय N1. Okay, here in first case I with the angle of incidence, R with the angle of refraction. Then second case angle of incidence increases, आपण वाढवत गेलो तर angle of refraction वाढणार आहे. angle of incidence वाढला, angle of refraction वाढणार आहे. At a particular angle of incidence त्याला काय म्हणतो? I is equal to 5C. And angle of refraction किती आहे त्यावेळेस? What is angle of refraction?
90 degree.
Sin 90 is there. Okay, angle of refraction is a 90 degree. This applies Snell's law for the second case. Sin of I इज इक्वल टू किती लिहिलं आपण? हा 5c
twice
डिवायडिंग बाय हा
Sin 90.
sin 90 इज इक्वल टू काय येणार आहे? हा
N2 by
n2 by n1. What is sin 90?
1.
1. Okay. Sin of 5c is equal to काय येणार आहे? हा
N2 by N1.
n2 by n1. Therefore critical angle 5c is equal to काय येणार आहे? 5c is
Sin
equal to
inverse of N2 by N1.
okay sin inverse of n2 by n1 means, and what is n2 be the refractive index of which medium? Rarer or denser?
Denser. नाही नाही.
अजून बघा हा n2 be the refractive index
Rarer.
of
N2
rarer आणि n1
denser.
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 IC is equal to sin inverse of n2 by n1. n2 means refractive index of rarer medium dividing by n1 means refractive index of denser medium. Okay, again angle of incidence increases means I is greater than 5c. I 5c पेक्षा जास्त आहे. This is case number 3. Then there is no refraction. There is no refraction in which medium? No refraction in
Rarer medium.
okay, no refraction in rarer medium. This ray is totally reflected back into the same medium, means medium. This is the
Denser.
denser medium. And this law, this principle is called as
Total internal.
total internal reflection. Here two conditions are there. What is condition number 1? n1 is greater than n2. Okay, n1 is greater than n2. What is second condition?
I is greater than
I is greater than
5c.
5c. Okay, these two conditions are required for total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Okay, what is first condition? We'll tell in terms of words. कौन सांगताय? The incident ray
must be in optically denser medium.
Okay, the incident ray must be in optically denser medium. And what is second condition? Condition number 2. The angle of incidence in the which medium? Denser medium.
Must be greater than the rarer.
The angle of incidence in denser medium must be greater than the angle of incidence in the rarer medium. Okay, these two conditions are required for this total internal reflection. Now, what is 5c? 5c is equal to what? Definition of 5c critical angle. 5c is equal to sin inverse of n2 by n1. Or what is definition of 5c? At a particular angle of incidence, कुठल्या medium मध्ये येतो? 5c in which medium?
Denser medium.
Okay, at a particular angle of incidence in a denser medium, the angle of refraction is equal to how many degree?
90 degree.
90 degree. It is called as, this angle of incidence is called as
Critical angle.
Critical angle.
okay, at a particular angle of incidence in optically denser medium, the angle of refraction is equal to 90 degree is called as critical angle. This is the introduction of this unit number 7, that is optical fiber. Okay. Then right, first one is optical introduction. Write it structure of optical fiber. Second, write it structure of optical fiber. Now, what is structure? Anyone? 3 regions are there. In optical fiber, there are 3 regions. Kutle kutle?
Flex, core, and cladding.
Okay, core, cladding, and sheath. Innermost region is called as which region? सगळ्यात आतला region त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? Innermost region is called as, who is that? Abhi. Roll number is not written, just Abhi is there. कौन है वो? Please respond. Abhi, what is your roll number? Otherwise I will remove you. Okay, already he left. ठीक है. Okay, introduction, the structure of optical fiber. Then basic principle of optical fiber. Write it structure. In structure, 3 regions are there: core, cladding, and sheath. Okay, basic principle कुठला आहे? What is basic principle? Basic principle is total internal reflection. Write it. 7.1 introduction. Structure of optical fiber. Structure of optical fiber. Then basic principle of optical fiber. In bracket write it total internal reflection. basic principle of optical fiber, that is total internal reflection. 7.1. Then 7.2, write it. Derivation for acceptance angle, comma, acceptance cone, and numerical aperture. Derivation for acceptance angle, acceptance cone, and numerical aperture. Then fractional refractive index change, and numericals on this chapter. 7.2 वर झालं का सगळ्यांचं लिहून 7.2 पर्यंत? अप टू 7.2 yes no पटकन.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then write it. 7.3, classification of optical fibers. Classification of optical fibers. In classification, single mode and multimode fibers. Classification of optical fibers. In classification, first single mode and second multimode fibers. Step index and graded index fibers. And last, advantages of optical fibers over conducting wires. Advantages of optical fibers over conducting wires. Okay, advantages of optical fibers over conducting wires. Okay, this is unit number 7. Then unit number 8. Unit number 8. Write it. Unit number 8, last one. Right title: Introduction to Quantum Mechanics. Introduction to Quantum Mechanics and Nanotechnology. Introduction to Quantum Mechanics and Nanotechnology. Introduction to Quantum Mechanics and Nanotechnology. Write a syllabus of this. First write it. De Broglie's hypothesis. Anyone, what is de Broglie's hypothesis? कोण सांगताय? What is de Broglie's hypothesis?
मॅटर वेव्ह साठी रिलेटेड आहे.
नेमकं काय आहे थोडक्यात? If a particle is moving with velocity v, समजा एखादा पार्टिकल v velocity ने मूव होत असेल. For example, this is the particle. Okay, this particle, समजा इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे हा particle. It starts moving with velocity v. Okay, it's m be the mass of this particle. Then wave associated with this moving particle, this wave is called as de Broglie wave. त्या वेव्हला आपण काय म्हणतो? de Broglie wave. समजा पार्टिकल हा m be the mass of this particle आणि हा पार्टिकल कुठल्या वेलोसिटीने मूव होतोय? v वेलोसिटीने. Then wave associated with this moving particle, this wave is called as de Broglie's wave, and wavelength of this wave is called as de Broglie's wavelength. Lambda is equal to h upon mv. Lambda means wavelength of de Broglie's wave. Lambda is equal to h upon m into v. Okay, it is called as de Broglie's wavelength. Write first syllabus. De Broglie's hypothesis. De Broglie's hypothesis. De Broglie's hypothesis. complete this 8.1 and 8.2 fast. Everyone please complete it. 8.1 and 8.2. Okay, de Broglie's hypothesis. De Broglie's wavelength of matter waves. De Broglie's wavelength of matter waves in terms of kinetic energy. De Broglie's wavelength of matter waves in terms of kinetic energy and associated with the particle, kinetic energy associated with the particle. Then thermal equilibrium and properties of matter waves. Okay. Then 8.2 Davison and Germer experiment 12वीला होता सिलेबस मध्ये आहे तसा आहे इथं Davison and Germer experiment. What is the aim of this experiment? काय सांगता येईल कोण सांगता? Aim or apparatus. It was there in 12th syllabus. Anyone? What is that Davison and Germer experiment?
Investigation and analysis.
कशासाठी केलं जातं? काय थोडासा आयडिया? ठीक है, in detail we'll see. Davison and Germer experiment, apparatus, investigation and analysis. ठीक है, numericals on this chapter. Okay, numericals on this chapter. Then 8.3, the second part of this, that is nanotechnology. Here quantum mechanics and nanotechnology, two parts are there. This 8.1 and 8.2 on this quantum mechanics, and 8.3 is on nanotechnology. First introduction, कार्बन नॅनोट्यूब्स, त्याला आपण थोडक्यात CNT असं म्हणतो. कार्बन नॅनोट्यूब्स and its classification. कार्बन नॅनोट्यूब्स and its classification. The nanomaterials म्हणजे त्यांचे diameter, it is of the order of 10⁻⁻⁹ meter. Okay, 1 nanometer means 1 nanometer म्हणजे किती आहे? What is 1 nanometer? 10⁻⁻⁹. Okay, 10⁻⁻⁹. Applications of nanotechnology: electronics applications, energy applications, automobile applications, space and defense, and medical. Okay, medical, environmental, textile, etc. Introduction, carbon nanotubes and its classification म्हणतोय आपण, and then applications. Three parts are there in this nanotechnology. First is introduction, second is CNT, carbon nanotubes and classification of CNT, classification of carbon nanotubes is second unit, and third one is application of nanotechnology. In these applications, electronics applications, energy applications, automobile applications, space and defense, medical, environmental, textile, etc. These are the applications of nanotechnology. Okay, this is unit number 8. Okay, झालं का सगळ्यांचं लिहून? Yes, no, काहीतरी?
होय सर.
Okay, then we'll go for next one is unit number 1. Right title, semiconductor physics. Unit number 1. Notebook मध्ये next page ला चालू करा आता semiconductor physics. Unit number 1, the semiconductor physics. Okay, this is syllabus is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. syllabus लिहिण्यासाठी एक 4 ओळी किंवा एक अर्धा पान सोडा. To write the syllabus afterwards. Okay, copy it once again. जिथं आपण पूर्ण सिलेबस लिहिलेला आहे तिथून इथंच पहिल्या चॅप्टरचा सिलेबस कॉपी करून घ्यायचा. ठीक आहे, सेमीकंडक्टर काय लिहून घेताय लगेच? कसं करताय? आहेत का नोटबुक सगळ्यांच्या समोर? मी आज 5 जणांना सांगणार आहे स्क्रीनशॉट पाठवायला. एका अर्ध्या तासात माझ्याकडे यायला पाहिजे स्क्रीनशॉट सगळ्यांचे. आहेत का? यस नो एकदा कोणीतरी?
Yes,
आहे
sir.
सर.
ओके ओके. सेमीकंडक्टर फिजिक्स सिलेबस लिहून घ्यायचा का नंतर लिहिताय? घ्या लिहून पटकन. I will give 1 minute. Please complete the syllabus first. Fast. Take 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. 1.1 classification of solids, Fermi level, Fermi direct probability distribution function. Then 1.2 Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor, effect of impurity concentration on Fermi level. Then derivation of Fermi level, EFIN is Fermi level in intrinsic type of semiconductor. This is 1.2. And last 1.3. 1.3 Hall effect and its applications. 1.3 is a Hall effect and its applications. We complete it fast. 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3. Okay, 1.1 classification of solids, Fermi level, Fermi direct probability distribution function. 1.2 Fermi level in intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors, effect of impurity concentration on Fermi level, derivation for Fermi level in intrinsic. And last 1.3 is Hall effect and its applications. Okay, this is 1.3. झालं का सगळ्यांचं लिहून? रिस्पॉन्स आल्यानंतर विल गो फॉर नेक्स्ट वन. यस, कुणीतरी एनी वन और टू स्टुडंट दे विल से यस. झालं का लिहून? कंप्लीट इट.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then next we'll go for first, what is definition of semiconductor? We'll repeat it. Anyone? What is definition of semiconductor? Definition of semiconductor. Which property lies between insulators and good conductors? Semiconductors are those whose electrical conductivity, which property? Whose electrical conductivity lies between. A semiconductor are those substances whose electrical conductivity, this is conductivity, electrical conductivity lies between insulators and conductors. These materials are called as semiconducting materials. For example, see this figure. In this figure, L be the length of this material, L be the length, and small a be the cross-sectional area. Here L be the length and small a be the cross-sectional area. What is resistance of this conductor? Okay, this is the conductor, L be the length of this conductor, A be the cross-sectional area. This is A, this is cross-sectional area, and this is the length. Okay, this is the length of this conductor. The resistance R is equal to, we know that what is resistance R? Is directly proportional to
L by A.
L length and inversely proportional to
area.
cross-sectional area. Okay, therefore rho is equal to resistance of this conductor, rho is equal to काय येणार आहे? Sorry, R is equal to
Rho into L by A.
rho into L by A. Therefore specific resistivity rho is equal to RA upon
L.
L. Okay, specific resistivity or resistivity of this conductor is equal to rho is equal to RA upon L. Therefore conductivity sigma is equal to काय आहे? 1 upon rho. Sigma is equal to 1 upon rho. Okay, this is the conductivity, and this property, this conductivity of semiconducting substances lies between insulators and good conductors. Okay, now what is unit of this resistivity? Unit of R काय आहे? ओहम. R च ओहम आहे. एरियाचं काय येणार आहे?
मीटर स्क्वेअर.
मीटर स्क्वेअर डिवाइडिंग बाय
मीटर.
मीटर गेट कॅन्सल म्हणजे काय राहिलं इथं?
मीटर.
ओहम मीटर. आणि what is unit of conductivity?
Mean works of meter.
okay, ohm meter raised to -1 or move per meter. This is unit of conductivity. Okay, then once again we'll read the definition of semiconductor. Definition of semiconductors, read it. Semiconductors.
Conductors are those substances whose conductivity lies between conductors and insulators.
Examples of semiconductor, there are two examples. कुठले कुठले आहेत?
Germanium and silicon.
Silicon आणि germanium. Okay, the silicon is there and germanium. These two examples of the semiconducting materials. Write definitions. Semiconductors. Everyone, please write definition of semiconductors. Semiconductors are those substances. Semiconductors are those substances. Semiconductors are those substances whose conductivity. Semiconductors are those substances whose conductivity lies between conductors and insulators. Whose conductivity lies between conductors and insulators. Semiconductors are those substances whose conductivity lies between conductors and insulators. Examples: germanium and silicon. Examples: germanium and silicon. These are the examples of semiconducting materials, germanium and silicon. Roll number 54, Rohit Rode.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please read this definition once again. Read it.
Semiconductors are those substances with conductivity lies between conductors and insulators.
Okay, it is written. लिहून झालंय. Okay. Then next, energy bands. There are three types of energy bands. Okay, first we'll see what is definition of energy band. Before that, take example of lithium. What is atomic number of lithium? Anyone?
3.
Okay, lithium atomic number 3. त्याचे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन काय असणार आहे? 2s1. Okay, 1s2, 2s1. This is electronic configuration of lithium. If a single lithium atom is there, एकच lithiumचा atom आहे, then single energy levels are there. कुठल्या पहिली आहे 1s level असणार आहे, दुसरी आहे 2s level. The 1s level is completely filled with electrons. यामध्ये 2 electrons आहेत. And दुसरी आहे 2s, it contain only 1 electron. ठीक आहे. दिस इज द एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम. कशासाठी आहे? सिंगल लिथियम ॲटम. इट इज एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम फॉर सिंगल लिथियम ॲटम. समजा 2 लिथियम ॲटम एकमेकाच्या जवळ आले. इफ 2 लिथियम ॲटम्स कम क्लोज टुगेदर or 2 lithium atoms brought together. In this case, intermixing of electrons or intermixing of valence electrons between these 2 lithium atoms takes place, and each energy level means 1s split up into 2 energy levels. This 2s split up into 2 energy levels. काय म्हणतो लक्षात घ्या. पहिल्या फिगर मध्ये सिंगल ॲटम आहे, सिंगल आयसोलेटेड लिथियम ॲटम आहे. हे लिथियम ॲटम म्हणतो आपण, सिंगल ॲटम आहे. त्या केस मध्ये this 1s is single level, 2s is also single level. Separate energy levels are there. If 2 lithium atoms come close together, 2 lithium atoms brought together, due to closeness of these 2 lithium atoms, each energy level splits into 2 energy levels. This 1s is split up into 2 levels, 2s is also split up into 2 levels. Okay, 1s dash म्हणा. 2s is also split up into 2 energy levels, 2s and 2s dash म्हणा. ठीक आहे. If in lithium metal किंवा lithium crystal, in lithium metal n number of lithium atoms come close together. is each and every lithium atom surrounded by n number of lithium atoms. In lithium metal, lithium solid किंवा lithium crystal आपण म्हणतो, त्याच्यामध्ये each and every atom, प्रत्येक ॲटमच्या सराउंडिंगला किती लिथियम ॲटम्स आहेत? each and every lithium atom is surrounded by how many atoms? In lithium metal or lithium crystal, each and every lithium atom is surrounded by each and every lithium atom is surrounded by
6 atoms.
n number of atoms. किती atoms असणार आहेत? n number of atom. म्हणजे प्रत्येक एनर्जी लेवल किती स्प्लिट होणार आहे? 1s स्प्लिट अप इनटू किती एनर्जी लेवल्स मध्ये स्प्लिट होणार आहे ते? n नंबर ऑफ एनर्जी लेवल्स. बरोबर आहे का? 1 2 एटसेट्रा n मध्ये. आणि हा 1s बँड तयार झाला. इथं पण 2s इज ऑल्सो स्प्लिट अप इन लिथियम मेटल. ह्या लिथियम मेटल मध्ये इच अँड प्रत्येक हा जर समजा ॲटम घेतला आपण, त्याच्या सराउंडिंगला n नंबर ऑफ ॲटम्स आहेत 3D फिगर मध्ये. n नंबर ऑफ ॲटम. पुन्हा हा घेतला, ह्याच्या सराउंडिंगला n नंबर ऑफ लिथियम ॲटम्स आहेत. म्हणजे इन लिथियम मेटल और इन लिथियम क्रिस्टल n number of lithium atoms come close together or n number of lithium atoms brought together due to closeness of n number of lithium atoms. Each energy level means 1s is split up into n number of energy levels and 1s band is formed, and this 2s is also split up into n number of energy levels and 2s energy band is formed. This 2s band 1 to n number of levels are there. Okay, this is the splitting of energy levels. Means in lithium solids, in solids or in metals, energy bands are there. Means properties of solids or properties of metals, they are explained with the help of energy band diagram. बँड डायग्राम कशासाठी वापरतो आपण? मेटलच्या प्रॉपर्टी किंवा क्रिस्टलच्या प्रॉपर्टी सांगायच्या असतील तर आपण बँड डायग्राम वापरतो. आणि सिंगल ॲटमच्या जर प्रॉपर्टी सांगायच्या असतील तर आपण कुठली डायग्राम वापरतो? एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम. कुठली डायग्राम वापरतो? Energy level diagram. This energy level diagram represents properties of single isolated lithium atom, and this energy band diagram represents properties of lithium metal or lithium crystal. Same case is here. A similar explanation. See here, energy here. This is a lithium metal. First lithium, single isolated lithium atom. Its electronic configuration. First is 1s level. Lithium atom घेऊ आपण. 1s level, 2s level, 2p. 1s कशी आहे? कम्प्लिटली फील्ड आहे. 2s इज हाफ फील्ड. हाफ फील्ड म्हणजे याला व्हॅलन्स सेल म्हणतो आपण. कुठली सेल म्हणतो याला? व्हॅलन्स सेल. बरोबर आहे का? इथं लिथियम मेटल, ह्या साईडला लिथियम मेटल आहे. लिथियम मेटल मध्ये काय होतात? n नंबर ऑफ लिथियम ॲटम्स काय होतात? कम क्लोज टुगेदर और n number of lithium atoms brought together. This energy level 1s is split up into n number of energy levels and have 1s band तयार झाला. This 2s is also split up into n number of energy levels and has 2s band तयार झाला. Okay, this 2p is also split up into n number of energy levels 1 2 3 4 etc. and this band is formed. It is called as 2p. So this is the energy band diagram for lithium metal. And हे काय आहे? एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम फॉर लिथियम atom. What is definition of energy band? Hey, energy band. What is energy band means? Set of, it is a set of closely spaced energy levels 1 2 3 n number of energy levels, they are closely spaced in this band. The set of closely spaced energy levels is called as energy band. Okay, right? First write it, definition of energy band. The energy band, write it. The set of, definition of energy band, the set of very closely spaced energy levels, the set of very closely spaced energy levels, the set of very closely spaced energy levels is called as energy band. Set of very closely spaced energy levels is called as energy band. Roll number 49, Vishal More. Please read this definition. Vishal. 49. If you are not responding, then I will put
Yes,
absent
sir.
mark. Absent mark. इथून पुढे लक्षात ठेवायचं. जे रिस्पॉन्स करणार नाही त्यांचे absent मानणार आहे मी. The definition of energy band.
The set of very closed spaced energy level is called as energy band.
The set of very closely spaced energy levels is called as energy band. There are three types of energy bands. First is valence band, second is conduction band, and third one is the forbidden band. See here, this 2s is called as valence band. We'll define. In case of lithium साठी 2s आहे. 2s is called as valence band. And what is definition? This 2s level is called as valence band. कौन सांगता है? And this another is conduction band. First definition of valence. Three types of bands are there: valence band, conduction band, and forbidden band. त्यातली आपण पहिली definition बघतो valence band. This in case of lithium, this 2s is called as valence band. Then what is definition of valence band?
This energy band contain valence electron. This band may be partially or completely filled with electron, but never be empty.
Okay. This band occupied by, or the band formed by series of energy levels containing valence electrons is called as valence band. Okay. Then another example, take in case of sodium. What is sodium? Atomic number of sodium. कौन सांगता है?
11.
Sodium atomic number of sodium is 11. What is its electronic configuration?
1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1.
1s2, 2s2,
2p6
and 3s1. Okay, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. See their distribution of electrons. पहिल्यामध्ये 1s मध्ये 2 आले, 2s मध्ये 2 आले, 2p6 मध्ये 6 आले आणि 3s म्हणजे व्हॅलन्स सेल आहे सगळ्यात. त्याच्यामध्ये किती आले तो? 1 आलाय. and this 3p is empty. Okay, this is energy level diagram. कशासाठी आहे? सिंगल which atom?
सोडियम एटम.
सिंगल सोडियम ॲटम. सोडियम मेटल मध्ये काय असणार आहे? एनर्जी लेवल्स असणार आहेत का बँड्स असणार आहेत? एनर्जी बँड्स. ओके, see here, these are this 1s is split up into n number of energy levels and this 1s band is formed. This 2s is split up into n number of energy levels and 2s band is formed. This is 2s band. So 1s तयार झाला. This is 1s. हा 2s बँड आहे. 3s बँड आहे. सगळे एनर्जी बँड्स आहेत. हे पहिले सगळे खालचे जे आहेत ते 1s 2s 2p हे सगळे कम्प्लिटली फिल्ड आहेत. 1s 2s 2p हे कसे आहेत? कम्प्लिटली फिल्ड आहेत. एक पण एम्प्टी नाही आहे त्यामधला. दिस 3cs कसा आहे? हाफ फिल्ड आहे. हा कसला आहे?
हाफ फिल्ड.
हाफ फिल्ड. आणि हा कसला आहे वरचा?
एम्प्टी.
एम्प्टी आहे. त्याला कुठली which band is valence band here? In case of sodium, which band is valence band?
3s1.
3s is the valence band. Here 3s is the valence band. Here this band is valence band. This band is formed by series of energy levels containing valence electron. That's why this band is called as valence band. N number of energy levels are there. This is the valence band. Okay, and this one is the conduction band. The three definitions now we'll see. First is definition of valence band. Second definition is the conduction band, and third one is the forbidden band. Now they write it first. Valence band. The band formed by a series of energy levels. The band formed by a series of energy levels. The band formed by series of energy levels containing valence electrons. Series of energy levels containing valence electrons. The band formed by series of energy levels containing valence electrons is known as valence band. Roll number 19. Read the definition. Dange, Vishal. 19 number. Once again, I will repeat roll number 19.
Yes, sir.
Read the definition of valence band.
The band formed by a series of energy levels containing valence electrons is known as valence band.
Okay, write it. Then this band completed. This band may be partially or completely filled. This band may be partially or completely filled. Then what is
This
conduction?
band,
Don't read. Conduction band. Here, see in this figure, this 3p is the conduction band. In case of sodium, this is valence band. 3s is the valence band, and next higher permitted band, after which band valence band is conduction band. Okay, 3p is the conduction band. And in case of lithium, lithium मध्ये कुठला बँड आहे हो? Lithium
2p.
2s.
2p. Okay, 2p is the conduction band. Okay, 2p is the conduction band. And what is the definition of conduction band?
This band contains conduction electrons. Electrons present in this band take part in the conduction of current.
Okay. Next higher permitted band, immediately after which band? Next higher permitted band, immediately after which band? Valence band. Okay, means 1 years, 2 years, 2p. त्याच्यावर पण एनर्जी लेवल्स आहेत. कुठल्या लेवल्स आहेत त्याच्यावर सगळ्या एमटी आहेत. 1 years, 2 years, 2p. 2p नंतर कुठले आहे? कोण सांगताय?
3 years.
3 years. हे पण कसे आहे? एमटी आहे. नंतर 3p. हे सगळ्या एमटी आहेत. ओके. और लोएस्ट अनफिल्ड एनर्जी बँड. Lowest unfilled energy band is called as conduction band. Okay, lowest unfilled energy band is called as which band? Conduction band. Another definition is lowest unfilled energy band is called as conduction band, or next higher permitted band after valence band is called as conduction band. Okay, these are the two definitions of this conduction band. Right, first, the next higher permitted band, next higher permitted band to the valence band, next higher permitted band to the valence band is the conduction band. Next higher permitted band to the valence band is the conduction band. Next higher permitted band to the valence band is the conduction band. Electrons present in this band, electrons present in this band, electrons present in this band take part in the conduction of current. Electrons present in this band take part in the conduction of current. Take part in the conduction of current. Electrons present in this band take part in the conduction of current. Draw this figure. Show valence band first. This is valence band. Then this is the conduction band, and the separation between these two is the forbidden band. Okay, draw this figure first. Time being, we'll read this definition. Everyone, please write your roll number in chat box. Total 62 are present. शेवटपर्यंत 62 पाहिजेत. Complete time being, complete this figure: valence band, conduction band, and forbidden band. 50 जणांनीच टाकले, बाकीचे एव्हरीवन प्लीज राईट युअर रोल नंबर. ह्या टायमिंगला ह्याच टायमिंगला सगळ्यांचे यायला पाहिजेत. अगोदर टाकून बाहेर पडले असतील किंवा निमात राहिले असले तर आय विल नॉट कन्सिडर देअर अटेंडन्स. Okay, then what is third definition? कोण सांगताय तिसरी डेफिनेशन? फॉरबिडन बँड. What is definition of forbidden energy band?
सर
हा,
सर सिलिकॉन 14 नंबर आहे ना त्याचा, तर त्याचं एक्झाम्पल घेऊन दाखव.
सिलिकॉनचं. ठीक आहे.
हा.
सिलिकॉनचं किती इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन सांगा.
1s2
1s2, हा,
2s2
2s2, हा,
2p6
हा,
3s2
हा.
नाही 3s1 आहे सर ना.
3s1 कसे असते? 14 आहेत ना तिथं?
3s1 आणि 3p4 असं काहीतरी.
नाही हो, 3s का 1s2 2 2 4 आणि
ते एक्सेप्शनल आहे ना सर. 2
3 2 8 2 10 2 12 झाले. 2 इथं 2 येतात पुन्हा. 2p 3s2 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p2.
आम्हाला सर सांगितलेलं की दोन्ही हाफ हाफ फील्ड होतात, म्हणजे दोन्ही हाफ स्टेबल होतात.
दोन्ही हाफ स्टेबल होतात. कसं असते माहिती आहे का, व्हॅलन्सी काढताना आपण काय करतो, पहिले समजा आउटर मोस्ट मध्ये 1 असतील 2 असतील 3 असतील तर ते काय करतात, इलेक्ट्रॉन देतात. काय, आणि शेवटी समजा 6 असतील आउटर मोस्ट मध्ये किंवा 7 असतील किंवा 6 किंवा 7 असतील, 8 ला स्टेबल असतं ते सेल. 6 असतील तर 7 असतील किंवा 7 असतील तर 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन घेतो आणि स्टेबल होतो. 6 असेल तर 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स घेतो आणि स्टेबल होतो. म्हणजे आउटर मोस्ट मध्ये 7 जरी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स असतील तरी व्हॅलन्सी एकच असते, आणि आउटर मोस्ट मध्ये 1 जरी इलेक्ट्रॉन असेल तरी पण व्हॅलन्सी एकच असते. ठीक आहे, असं आहे.
Yes, sir.
थोडक्यात केमिस्ट्री. ठीक आहे. व्हॉट इज डेफिनेशन ऑफ फॉरबिडन बँड?
Separation of
Separation
Between conduction band and valence band.
Separation between valence band and conduction band is called as separation between.
forbidden band.
Okay, right definition. The two bands, that is conduction band and valence band. Right definition. Two bands, that is conduction band and valence band, are separated. Two bands, that is conduction band and valence band, are separated by a region or gap, known as forbidden band. Two bands, that is conduction band and valence band, are separated by a region or gap known as forbidden band. Okay, last roll number 6, please read it and then we'll stop it. Sampada Bhuavli.
Two bands, that is conduction band and valence band, are separated by region or gap known as a forbidden band.
Okay, this is the first article with types of energy band, where 3 definitions are covered: valence band, conduction band and forbidden band. Okay, next lecture will start classification of solids. These solids, they are classified into 3 classes. कुठले कुठले आहेत? Insulators, semiconductors and
Conductors.
conductors. Okay, in detail we'll see for next lecture. Now we'll stop it here.